Well, hello there. I am SA representing Group 7 of 3DL for our chemistry project. Well, our topic is ways to reduce ozone, methane, and unburned hydrocarbons emissions. Woohoo! Well, first off, reducing ozone emissions. There are many ways you can do this, but we're only doing four more prominent points where you can apply to your daily life. First off, ensure that refrigeration and air conditioning you use have CFC-free labels. In case you failed geog and forgot CFC, it is chlorofluorocarbons, harmful to the ozone layers above our heads. Secondly, do not use aerosol propellants used in hairspray, air fresheners, and in urban cleaners because they too emit CFCs, bad for the hair above our heads. Thirdly, reduce the rate of driving, and walk instead. Or if the distance is too big for your bloody fat legs, take the public transport. Well, lastly, do not use pesticides and insecticides and fertilizers because they too produce these gases which destroy the air above our heads. Moving on. Reducing methane emission. There are two main causes, the first of which is the emission of methane gas from catty, from animals like catty. Well, I'm sure you know why. It's their death farts that produces this methane. Well, there are many ways you can reduce this. First off, grow a variety of grasses for them to eat. Secondly, grow legumes. Thirdly, change their diets. Actually, overall, it's just changing their diets, which in turn would help them to, digest better and help reduce their rate of death farts. Yeah. Second main cause, landfill emissions. Well, methane recovery system installed at landfill sites can help to reduce these landfill emissions, while placing liners under landfill sites can also do that. Thirdly, an individual strategy. You can properly compose kitchen waste instead of transporting them to a landfill site, because as such you can help reduce the weight and ensure that instead of producing methane, it instead produce CO2, which is a less powerful greenhouse gas. Fourthly, enforce local governments and other operators to landfill. Operators have incentives to reduce their emissions by capturing methane to generate electricity. Last of all, pay a carbon price for the methane emissions from landfill. Woohoo! The cow rocks. Last up, we have reducing unburnt hydrogen carbon emissions. Two very simple points. Firstly, use E20 fuels, which is a mixture of 20% ethanol and 80% gasoline. It is more useful in reducing these unburned hydrogen carbon emissions than the E10 fuel. Trust me, I know what I'm saying. Secondly, take your vehicle in for regular maintenance. Let them maintain it because it will be good for your car as well as for the world. And that is all. But last but not least, wait, there's more. There's that open-ended question which we are forced to do. Well, my question is, to what extent does reducing these emissions help to reduce the effects of global warming? Interesting, right? Well,